Stay savage, your boy Shino Bentra. What's poppin'? Today's a crazy day because guess what? We got some Boruto manga chapter. Today we got a Madara banner on Naruto Ninja Blazing as well. But today, more importantly, we got a Boruto chapter. Guess what? This chapter is 100% new content. Everything in the chapter is new. Yes, new 46 pages of original Boruto content, meaning that there is no recycle, there is no past movie shit, there is no absence. We got continuation. Plus we got little additives of what's going on. This shit is about to be lit. So if you guys are excited about today's episode, make sure you hit that like button. Now if you guys don't know, I'm about to be talking about the new Boruto chapter, so if you haven't read it yet, you might want to go read that shit before you watch this video. So with that being said, let's get into today's video. I hope you guys enjoy. Let's get it.
Whipping all this double bitted chopper. We fuck all you bitches at the trap house. I can't trust you, I can't give you real address. I can't trust you, I can't give you real address. It don't mean that be like Jerry Stacker. I might fall in love with my trap house.
Alright, so with the new start of the new Boruto chapter 11, we got some actual heat. So we have Boruto and Sasuke basically chilling, you know, they're doing their own thing. Boruto is talking to Sasuke about the seal that's on his hand. Sasuke is just like, yo, this seal is absolutely crazy. You know, we didn't even see you guys get like basically paralyzed and shit like that. You know how Boruto said he was being paralyzed, he couldn't move, you know, it was almost as if Momoshiki paralyzed him, but he said it was almost as if, you know, they were like in a different time, there was like in a different space, like there was a completely different void. And then he told him he should be weary of the seal on his hand. He was like, the seal on your hand is completely not normal, it is changing in your body is changing, and it's not normal what's happening to your body, so you should be like 100% on guard. So the fact that, you know, Sasuke even knows about this seal basically means if he leaves the village, you know, he's gonna go ahead and try to figure out what's going on with the seal. He's gonna basically go scour and, you know, try to figure out what's going on with Boruto and see what he can find out related to the seal. On top of that, Boruto hasn't really seen Sasuke since that moment when he told him about the seal, so I guess he's not gonna come back around until he find out some information or something critical happens in the story. But as of right now, when, you know, after you get past that little synopsis in the beginning, basically recapping about what happened to Boruto and how he got the seal, they go straight into a mission. Basically, the Leaf Village was robbed, you know, there was like complete robbed. Like 3 ninjas went in there, 3 road ninjas that was working for one of the guys that are like top in the bingo book that everybody's looking for. They were robbing the Leaf Village Nationals bank, so they just straight up went in the bank. You know, they was like, give me your ninja coins, give me the Ryu, like give me the Ryu or Ryu, I pronounce that shit, and they just snatched the shit like instant quick. I'm talking about like some grits or some shit, oatmeal. They was in that bitch quick. Moments after, we have Boruto, Sarada, Mitsuki basically apprehending the bad guys. You know, Mitsuki came out, he yanked, then Sarada, you know, she gave her introduction. Now the thing with Sarada right now, I think they over-sexualized Sarada like way too much. She got on high heels, bro. She got on like a necktie, you know, it looks like she's like from France. She got like a striped shirt, you know, she got on these high-ass shorts, and she's like doing all this posing. I'm just like, bro, she's like a little-ass kid. You cannot make her look overly sexualized. You can't make it seem like she's like a bad bitch or something like that, because this shit is extra strange. Like, this is probably one of the weirdest things I've seen so far in the Boruto manga. Like, yo, I'm like, what the fuck is going on? How is she like, you know, super like posing like this? Like deadass, she has her hand on her hip, you know, she's doing the dippy dip, and I'm just like, bro, is this really happening? Is this what I'm really witnessing? But, you know, they basically apprehend, Konohamaru tells them good job on completing the mission. They apprehend the 3 bad guys. They was actually looking for the boss, but the boss didn't show himself. Then it switches back to Naruto and Shikamaru basically talking about what was going on with the scientist that gave Boruto the ninja tool. Now this is actually like some super canon shit right here. Like, this is some super important shit, basically letting you guys know that there was more to what happened into the Boruto movie. So basically, the scientist was under control. He was under some type of genjutsu. His mind was being controlled by some outside source. They can't figure out who was the outside source yet, but he was completely under like a trance. He was completely under some type of genjutsu or some shit like that, and basically he was acting and being controlled. So up until the point all the way through like the Boruto movie, he was completely being controlled. Like, he was basically leaking intel about the ninja tool and shit like that. This man was really like a traitor, like, you know, not intentionally, but it was like an outside source. And now right now it's like he's getting his mind back, because it's like he can get it back. It's just they have to release him and shit like that. So Shikamaru is basically paying attention to him, helping him recover. That way they can figure out more information and figure out how he was able to get put under the genjutsu, who was like an operative basically like going after him and shit like that. And then Naruto sent Sai basically onto the mission to investigate further. That way he can figure out, you know, what's going on with everything and the state of like the condition of his mind and why he was put under genjutsu and who is trying to steal information and intel. And basically the whole purpose of them stealing information and intel through Shikamaru and Naruto Naruto's understanding. They basically felt like everybody that was going after this, the scientists was basically saying they wanted more information about the ninja tool. It wasn't so much as they cared about the leaf, they just wanted a lot of information on the ninja tool. But I still feel as though this has a bigger role, like in the end. Maybe it's like putting pieces by piece to piece together. I feel like it's gonna be like you're gonna get a little information about it in the beginning, and then you're gonna get something like towards the middle, and then towards the conclusion, that's when everything going to completely unfold. I feel like not everything will just come unraveled at the beginning. I think Sai's gonna go away for a little while, and you know, he won't be around for a bit, and that way they can figure out what's going on and shit. But honestly, it was so dope to see Naruto as the Hokage really calling shots. Like, he was calling shots. Like, you know, you seen in a Boruto movie, you seen him as Hokage, but like, you was seeing him call shots. He was like, yo, Shikamaru, you stay on the scientist, make sure he recovers, you know, dig deeper, see if you can find out information once he gets his mind back. He was like, Sai, you know, go investigate, I need you to figure out more shit like that. Then Mirai, she basically came in there talking to Shikamaru as he was trying to light a cigarette. She kind of told him it was a smoke-free zone, so he completely picked up Asuma's habit, and basically, you know, it was kind of like a little chill session, you know what I'm saying? And they talked about Boruto completing their like mission and shit. So it seemed like Naruto was really excited about Boruto completing this mission, which is pretty dope, because, you know, at one point Boruto felt like his dad didn't really care, and now we getting to see Naruto truly excited about his son completing missions and doing well in the ninja world. So it was one of those things where he seemed like he was more excited about the like Boruto completing the mission than basically worrying about the news. Like, you know, Shikamaru kind of had to put him back on track, because you know how Naruto gets overly excited about certain things, and then he kind of strays off the original course and shit like that. Then it kind of talks about how Naruto has a meeting with, you know, Daimyo, who seems like some rich ass like noble. Like, if you look at it, turns to like, you know, him and his son, and you see him, he kind of on some pimp shit, you know, he got on some fancy ass clothes, he looks really high up, you know. It's pretty interesting to see, you know. It's really like weird. It's not too much is really like said about him, not too much has been like disclosed about him, so we don't really figure out too much about his position, but you can just tell from the way he carries himself that he's like higher up, you know. It seems like really rich, he's like an aristocrat or some shit like that. Like, he's like top level, like you can tell. Like, in his son, he seems like on this spoiled side, because as you guys know, a big thing that's up in the Boruto manga, which I think is pretty dope, they're talking about the ninja info cards. They call it extreme ninja scrolls or something like that. It's kind of like a trading card, almost like, you know, units being pulled on Blazing or some shit like that. And basically what they do is, you know, they go spend like 30 Ryu and basically get a pack of cards, and you can see if you can pull like a rare card or some shit, kind of like a summoning. If you get like so many coins, you know, you could pull a certain amount of summons and shit like that. So the son, it seems to be like super spoiled, and he seems to love like this game, and basically he needs one Naruto, and that's what it was shown. It was like Naruto from part 1 when he was a kid. It showed Naruto, and he was saying like this was the last card he needed. That's the only card he needed, you know what I'm saying? And then it later cuts to Boruto, and it basically shows Boruto basically going and purchasing the same type of cards, and then, like, he pulls like 5 of like the super rare Hokage Naruto, like the 7th Naruto. And so it's one of those things where I think it's really interesting, because they're like trying to tie in Naruto Ninja Blazing and almost like these gacha games with like the main series of the show. And basically Boruto is upset because he keeps getting Naruto, he keeps getting his dad, and he's not getting the card he's wanting. So like Sai and Ino's kids is kind of like pissed off, because they're like, yo, you getting all these rare ass cards, like what the fuck are you keep pulling for? Like, why are you upset? Why are you complaining that you got these like 5 of the best cards in the game and shit like that? But like, he's like, he only wants one specific card, and he's gonna show you once he get it. So like, in my mind, I'm thinking about this, like, it's Boruto. Like, what would Boruto want the most if it's not Naruto? Would it be Uncle Neji? Would it be Hinata? Who else could it possibly be? Oh, why not Sasuke Uchiha? Like, Sasuke Uchiha seems to be like his favorite person, you know. He always excited when Sasuke is around. He thinks Sasuke is really cool. He's fanboyish over Sasuke and shit like that. So I know for a fact he's waiting to pull a Sasuke card and shit like that. That way he can say, you know, hey, I have a Sasuke card. But we go back to the son of Daimyo. He seems to have all the cards, you know. All he needed was that one Naruto, and basically Boruto has to like be on bodyguard mission, because the Konohamaru sends Metal Lee to basically get Boruto and deliver a message, and basically tell him, you know, introduce him to the son and shit like that, and tell him he has to do bodyguard duty and shit like that. So, you know, the kid kind of makes fun of Boruto, and he kind of says, oh, you guys dress kind of poor. That's kind of weird by you being the 7th Hokage's son. I think you would dress more fashionable, kind of how Boruto was in the beginning of the series. Because if you guys remember, Boruto, he didn't like dressing like poor. He didn't like getting his clothes dirty. If his clothes tear and shit like that, he got upset. He was like really mad. So he was like, hey, you know what? what the fuck is up with this kid? You know, this kid's mind is not in the right place. But it's kind of similar how Boruto was, because Boruto didn't want to wear his dad clothes because it was like a dirty ass jacket and shit like that. But later on he switched up and got it to be like a cool vibe. So Konohama was telling him basically take him throughout the village, you know, get him to be get him to understand how ninjas really are, get him to understand like shit through your eyes, show him how ninja work is really done and shit like that. Basically letting him know, hey, this is not the simple ass ninja shit that you know of. This is real work, you know, this is real life. And then like the kid is kind of like on some bougie bonic shit. He's drinking the tea, making fun of the tea, talking about this is my first time ever drinking tea, and I'm like, what? Cheap, I said tea cheap, but it's cheap tea. And he was like really like making fun of everything Boruto and them had. So Boruto's getting really pissed off. He even cursed in the manga, which I thought was hella crazy. He was like, you know, I keep getting the same fucking card. He's like, I'm about to smack the snot out of this kid's nose. Like, this shit is really dope. It's honestly one of the coolest things to see from Boruto. You know, we get to see like even further like what is going to happen and what's going to change, and like how the story's starting to like develop in the plot. Maybe Dynamo might have something behind the controlling of the scientists. Who knows? Because, you know, there's not too much known about, like, you know, Dynamo. We don't know too much about his kid. All we see is like he's a noble, he's really rich, he has servants, you know, he has sitters for his child and shit, like if you read through the manga. So it's one of those things where we got a lot of learning to do, we got a lot of picking up to do. So it's gonna be pretty interesting. Let me know what you guys thought about this chapter. Let me know what you guys felt about it. You know, make sure you leave a thumbs up on the video if you enjoyed. With that being said, my name is Shino Bentro. Stay true and stay real. Hope you guys have a blessed day, and until next time, see you guys later. Boys.